incredible matchup.
No, we about to get a back pay in April because they just settled the contract shit. But nigga, the fact that they just settled it, the next contract is about to end like next November anyway. So they about to be right back in the same spot paying us out again.
And
They
here
don't get it
comes the
right.
man with the lightning hands. It's
Nah, the way they fucked up, cause nigga, this is back pay from COVID.
one of the greatest
It-
fighters in the history.
This is back pay from COVID, so they about to dish out. It was a carrier that nigga had got like 5 racks. He said
Fighting out of Sheffield, England. Here is a
a nigga showed
featherweight
me his check. He
champion
got
of the
like
world,
39.
Kid Galahad.
That's what's up.
And this one has all of those big
That's what's
fight
up.
feels you want from a prize fight. Here we go.
You couldn't buy a seat
Nah,
in
that's
this
what's
place.
up.
You'd be very lucky if you're ringside, but you know what? Watch it from home. You've got everything on a plate.
Thousands of fans here in attendance tonight, but when the bell rings, there will only be 2 that we're talking about.
Nah, these niggas just trying to play us. That's what it is, and that's why they fucking their own
These
shit up.
athletes have promised us a war. Let's see if they deliver. One punch could change anything when these 2 step
Oh,
in the ring.
wow.
Which fighter will say no mas? So much pre-match drama before this showdown. Who could forget what we saw yesterday at the weigh-in? These 2 boxers are finally ready to get it on.
Can you imagine walking into this town, walking into an arena with such noise, people chanting your name? You can't even hear your cornerman whispering in your ear.
What the fuck?
I've been
Don't
in
tell me you're doing
situations
this
like
shit,
that
sir.
where it can be terrorizing if you haven't got your wits about you.
Good defense there on the left uppercut. So close to that uppercut. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. This fighter's completely content to sit back and let you make the first move. That's where they
Curacao?
It's hard. I understand what you're saying, but you've got to be on this. You've got to be on it.
Curacao.
You've got to be a pro. You've got to think right. Concentrate.
These 2 are the perfect dance partners.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
Yeah, that shit was cool. I told you I saw him with Turtles. That shit was fire, bro. Blue Waters. Good vibes.
They exchange punches. And he scores with the counter. They're both going for the KO. It's so obvious. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Both men step back for just a moment. You'd like to see more jabs. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. You know that bell was sweet music to his ears.
Wow, it's like 2 different leagues.
Don't lose this fight, do you?
Oh, he's just taking a big breath, and here we go again. It has been all one-way traffic. How do they turn this around?
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
Sometimes when you're fighting a counter fighter, the rounds can get a little boring. You get trigger shy because you know if you throw a punch, one is coming right back at you.
If you're fighting a counter-puncher, you've got to dummy a shot. Make them react from that, then react then. I know it's hard to think that way, but counter-punchers, they're watching your every move, that every trick.
Swinging big and missing big with that hook. Beautiful counter punch. The bravery being shown here is just incredible. Do you believe this? Halfway through the round, I'm not sure who's winning it.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I got to respect both of them more than happy.
A swing and a miss with the right hook. Just when you think they're going to have a lull in the action, we get it heated back up. He threw a punch and just got countered. Stamina is so important for these two fighters because it allows them to use their skills throughout the match. It can all come down to who's in better shape.
Now you've got two fighters that are absolutely shattered. What gets you through? Willpower. Calm, because if you panic, you get desperate. If you get desperate, you make mistakes. If you make mistakes, you get knocked out.
One punch can change the entire complexion of this fight. Beautiful counter shot. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. From this moment forward, he cannot afford to lose another round.
Needs a knockout without a doubt. Needs to go out there and think, right, you know what, next round, you're getting it. You're going to get it. Kitchen sink.
I like that round. Good round. You feel good? Good man. Good man.
Don't give him anything. Go back and win the round, right? It's only one.
You were thinking. You were smart. You weren't loading up.
Here we go in round three. Who's going to land the first big shot? Coming off a very tough round. Let's see what they do here.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him, tie him up, just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
These two fighters are made for one another. That counter punch caught him clean. Punch, counter punch. You hear people talk about a boxer's chin. Do they have a good chin? Do they have a glass jaw? Those are questions that are being answered here tonight.
Don't get trigger happy, because all of a sudden you're going to be gassing yourself out trying to get that shot, and that's when they catch you.
Swing and a miss with the hook. Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. And as you can see here, a picture-perfect punch did the trick.
A shot from the gut.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Come to me.
They're back on their feet, but how long will they stay there?
Well, now it's about getting back to the corner, freshen up, get new instructions given to you, and they've got to G you up. They've got to tell you what you're doing wrong and what you're doing right.
At the halfway point, there's no doubt who's won this round so far.
Perfect game plan. The thing is, can anybody figure out what to do to change this? It's a perfect start.
exchange here from both men. That punch scores. That punch has been his best weapon all fight long. Don't want to trade. Did you see that? Galahad is rocked. Final 10. Hold it right there. Uh-oh, Galahad in real trouble. This fighter has been down twice. They've got to up their game here, or this fight is going to be over.
They believe their fight.
Back at it in round 4. It's been a nightmare so far. What can they do to turn this around?
2 knockdowns in that last round. There'll be sheer panic in that corner. What do? Do they throw the towel in? Do they let him come back out again? Because they know their fighter is like a lamb to the slaughter.
What do you think of this fight so far, Johnny?
Because you've got a good chin doesn't mean you've got leather skin. It means you can still get caught. So you've got to go for those point areas over the eyebrow, the cheekbone. You've just got to try and cut them, skin them, go for speed.
The straight right just misses. Do you believe what we're seeing? And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. Right when you think the pace will slow down, it picks up. The old adage is, no matter how much speed you've got, timing beats speed.
Having so much speed, what happens to your opponent is you get cut to ribbons, and that's where the referee has to jump in and stop the fight. And you know this is going to happen, so you rush your work. You think, I've got to get him inside close round.
Nice counter. Cannot throw out a lazy jab in this fight. You'll get knocked out. How about that time counter shot? Nice work to block that left uppercut. Nobody home with that hook. There's no doubt that this fighter's power can change the fight around in an instant. He can't afford to make one single minor mistake.
It's the one who draws first blood, Todd. That's what you've got to look at. If you're there and you know you're in there with a banger, you've got to be on it, but you've got to be confident.
What heart, what desire, but at what cost? This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. At this point, you got to believe he can't win on the scorecards. Gonna need a knockout.
You know, I've been in fights like that. When you're thinking, come on, bro, ring away. You walk back to the corner like you've just seen the sun.
Relax. Good man. You stay focused and win this next.
Time for the 5th round. Well, they got battered last round. How do they turn their fortunes around?
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on you, and that's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
Trying to land that jab. You've seen all the famous boxing movies, the training scenes, the gym work. That's what it all boils down to. And down goes Galahad. It looked great live. How will it look again on slow motion replay?
Shot from the gods, they say. A shot.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Give me your
The referee deems they can continue, but this might be a big mistake.
What resilience.
And down goes Galahad. How about that impact? Let's see that again in slow motion.
I need to see that again.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Check your neck, son. Yo.
Ladies and gentlemen, a knockout victory and one of the biggest surprises of the year.
A knockout victory. That's not a knockout victory. That is somebody saying, I'm here. I've arrived. Try that again. It will happen all over again.